doting aunts and uncles, which they are 30 years. But as husband and wife, and I think that sort of a devoted couple. There's some of you who might imagine I'm a dreamer if nothing else, and I will go on dreaming. My next dream is that the newlyweds, Isabel and Vinny, enjoy a life marriage which will hopefully be blessed by cries in the middle of the night, with compensating beautiful smiles as the morning unrolls the darkness of that night. Lucy, you know what I'm talking about. Before I propose a toast to the bride and groom, an exception to the normal convention, I would like to thank Daniel for performing the ring-bearing task so manfully and with such elan. Daniel is a super grandson and one of my closest friends. He has known me before my football, snowboarding, canoeing, and more recently basketball, for which he was selected by Basketball Scotland. I'm even told that he now enjoys school to which he's recently graduated. Is that true?
Yeah.
So whoever told me must have been right. At this time of personal indulgence, I would like to think that Lucy would have made, if only wish a few years older, a very nice bridesmaid. But youth has a disadvantage, and her time will come. Lucy was born about 2 months prematurely and was cared for by the staff of St. James's Hospital in Leeds, who did a tremendous job, and you can see how she's bloomed since then. Her parents made a little contribution as well, I think, to her care. And I think they're doing it on their own now. So anyway, they're doing it very well. In proposing a toast to the bride, which I assume we'll be doing, I would like to include a toast of thanks to the staff of the NHS service, which has taken care of each one of us. We sometimes forget the big job that they do, but we can see in Lucy today what they have done. And so now it just leaves me to get onto the final stage and for you to think I should get off the stage and propose a toast to Isabel and Vinny. Isabel and Vinny.
Thank you.
Now, with some degree of hesitation, I'm going to hand you over to Vinny to add a few words.
Many thanks, Shay, for those lovely, kind words you shared with us. On behalf of Isabel and myself, or Izzy, it's lovely to see so many of our family and friends here today. Many thanks for making the effort to come and celebrate our very special day. There are some people who have travelled the extra 1,000 miles to be here, especially Ross from Sydney. And my uncle and auntie, Newton and Heather from Virginia. So thank you very much. I know there's some people who can't be here today, especially, is this too loud?
No.
Especially Izzy's nan, who can't be here. But I know that she was delighted when Izzy took her wedding dress and showed her and put it on for her. So I'm sure she's going to enjoy the photos when she sees them. I'd like to make a special mention to my godfather, Uncle Vince, who I know is here in spirit and would love to be a part of this occasion. I know he's drinking a pint of Guinness and looking down on us now. Sarah and Shay, the first time we met at Sarah's birthday meal, I think it was your 40th? I remember being very nervous the first time we met, but I shouldn't have been. I was made most welcome from that day and since, so thank you very much. And everyone in the family as well, so thank you. Many thanks for bringing up a beautiful and caring daughter in Izzy. And I'm very honoured and pleased to be part of your family and look forward to many happy times together. My mum and dad, I'd just like to say thank you for your love and support and bringing me up and giving me the love, values and opportunities that I've had. They've always been there for me, and I'm very grateful. I know Izzy thinks the world of you, and you think the world of Izzy, both of which are very important to me, so thank you. So we've got some presents for the mothers to give. The bridesmaids, Natalie and Lou, you look absolutely stunning today. I know you not only helped Izzy with today, the wedding prep, but throughout her life. I know she values your friendship dearly, as well as her other very close friends here today. She had an absolutely amazing time at a hen do, and she hasn't stopped going on about Mr. Sheamus, and she even named her fantasy football team after him. So thank you very much. We got some presents for you.
Pandora.
We'd like to thank Izzy's nephew Daniel. He did an amazing job as a ring bearer. So we just got a little gift to our appreciation. Many thanks to the head ushers Tom and Jav, and the junior usher Findus. You've done a great job today and made my life a little less stressful. I was worried about giving Findus the job of looking after the cakes, but they're in one piece, so it's alright. So thank you, Findus. We've got some gifts for the ushers as well. Do you want to come up?
Special. Thank you. Thanks very much.
I've known my best man Dave since university, and everyone that knows us know that we've got a relationship like an old bickering couple. we never agree about anything, we argue about everything, we never listen to each other. In the 17 very long years I've known him, I can honestly put my hand in my heart and say he's not changed one bit. Still got the same hairstyle, same dress sense, still gets beaten by me at FIFA, and still the grumpiest person you'll ever meet. Seriously though, Dave's a really good friend, someone I know can trust, and someone who would help me out if I ever needed it. So I'd say thanks for my great stag do, thanks for handcuffing me to the midget, Peterson, and Izzy's going to be enjoying my pink number in about 7 hours. Here's a token of my appreciation.
Christmas.
Before we came in here, Izzy gave me a piece of paper and wanted me to speak on her behalf, but I thought, since she's here, I might as well give her the microphone and she could
I am a good wife, so I will read this, even though I've never seen it before in my life. Apparently. I am truly honoured to be Vince's wife. He is good looking, intelligent, funny, and the perfect man, a man's man. No, I can't read this. I promise to do his ironing, cleaning, hoovering, cooking, dusting, take the bins out. Really? Give him sole custody of the remote control. I will only ever say yes when he asks me a question. I would just like to say thank you for being to my better half for being amazing. To Vinny.
Has anyone got a pen so she can type it? And finally to Mrs. Sebastian, I didn't know you felt that way about me. I'd just like to say how stunning you look today, and you look breathtaking when you walk down the aisle. And I'm honoured to be your husband. I've always always wanted to be married to someone who I respect, someone who can make me laugh, spend time together with, enjoy their company, and most importantly, be in love with. Thankfully, I met you, fell in love with you, and now we're here at our wedding. When we're grey and old and retired, sitting out in our chairs under our granny blankets, watching the 500 series of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I look forward to you still making me laugh, spending time with you, enjoying your company, and respecting you, and most importantly, still being in love. I know if we're lucky enough to have children that you'll be an amazing mother, and it's something I'm really looking forward to in the future. So I'd just like to say many thanks for saying yes to be my wife, but more importantly, thank you for being you. So that's when the speech was meant to end, but I was bored at work one day. I came up with a little poem, I think you could call it. So this might be Car Crash TV, but anyway, I'll go with it. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, stand right here, and just tell you how I became a prince to Izzy over there. In South Manchester, I lived towards not rave. In the bar was where I spent some of my days. Chilling on the dance floor, acting all cool, trying not to make myself look like a fool. Well, one of these girls, who looked like she was up to no good, dancing like a fool in the neighbourhood. Time moved on, we saw each other day after day, and we packed our suitcase and went on our way. She gave me a kiss, and we booked our tickets from Australia to Europe and America, where we went to kick tit. 8 months on from being engaged, today I pulled up at Heath House Farm at 12:08. And I yelled to the registrar, "Yo Holmes, okay Izzy to be my wife? I'll smell you later." Now here I am, looking at my wife, finally there. Sit on our phones as Mr. and Mrs. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and raise your glasses for my beautiful wife, Izzy. You can sit down if you want. I'd like to hand over to my best man, so feel free to heckle, mock and boo him.
Wow. How do you bother that? I'm not going to bother. For those who don't know me, I'm Dave, best man. And just in case for later, my favourite drink is lager. Well, for those wondering, yes, this is my real voice. And for the purpose of Bob's DVD, subtitles are available. Unlucky for me, I've known Vinny for some 17 years, when we met at Staffordshire University. I know it's hard to imagine, after that speech, that Vinny was very shy when he first started uni. In the first week, living in halls, he was so scared to meet people in the communal kitchen that he had a toaster in his room. It wasn't until he burnt some toast and set off the smoke alarm that people actually knew Vinny existed. The first time I met Vinny was when a few of us were playing footy outside the halls. Vinny's car had run out of petrol outside the halls, and he had walked to the petrol station to get some petrol. After an hour or so later, Vinny returned back empty-handed. We asked him what had happened, and he said the garage wouldn't let him have any petrol, as he didn't have a petrol can, so he came back. We had to explain to him that he had to buy a petrol can from the station, so he could put the petrol in it, so he could bring it back to his car. After a few seconds, the penny finally dropped, and off he set back on again on his all-round trip to the petrol station. I was thinking to myself, can someone really be that stupid? I later found out that not only was Vinny studying business studies, but he was also a year older than everyone else. And he had to retake his GCSEs, and then it all made sense. As Vinny started to come out of his shell more, I would often see him in the Union Bar with his curtain haircut, dodgy knee, drinking diamond wine with a red face. And despite his lack of common sense, we became friends. Vinny started to become more and more confident and started to notice the ladies at university and would attempt to chat them up. One of his moves was to go around sniffing women's hair and telling them how nice it smelled. Another one of his lines would be to go up to the ladies and tell them how much he missed his dog, whilst pulling out a photo of his dog Daisy on his keyring. Obviously, these lines never worked. However, it did work on one occasion. She must have been very drunk. And after spending the night talking with her, Vinny sat her down the next morning and gave a really long speech explaining how he wasn't ready for a relationship, he wanted to concentrate on his studies, he was too young to be tied down, etc., etc. Halfway through the speech, she just turned to Vinny and said, "Yeah, it was just a one-night stand with me as well," and left. When not spinning cheesy chat lines or letting girls down gently, Vinny decided he needed to make a bit of money whilst at uni. He saw an advert for a TV extras agency and decided to join. Of course, being a student of business studies, this couldn't have been a con at all. So he eagerly sent off his photo with his joining fee, which I think was about £50, in the hope of getting some TV extras work. There can't have been a high demand for Chindian extras in Stoke-on-Trent, as I think he's still waiting for the call. After we all graduated university, yes, Vinny did graduate, everyone left Stoke and went looking for jobs. However, not content with being one of the oldest graduates, Vinny decided he didn't want to get a job and stayed on at Staffordshire University to do a Masters in Computing. After passing his Masters, Vinny couldn't put it off much longer and had to get a job. Instead of going back to Farnborough, Vinny decided to move to Manchester for reasons too embarrassing to mention on his wedding day. Okay, if you really want to know. The reason Vinny moved to Manchester was because he wanted to be near Manchester United, the club he supports. I told you it's embarrassing. However, this later proved to be a good move, as it was in Manchester he met Izzy. The first time I met Izzy was about a few months after they started seeing each other. Me and Claire were invited round to his flat for dinner and a night out in Manchester. I could tell it was serious, as Vinny had offered to cook, and when I arrived, the TV wasn't even on. I think Izzy was nervous about meeting me, or at least I hope she was, as she admitted she had been drinking all day before we arrived. Being the gentleman I am, to make Izzy feel at ease, I put the TV on, and even let her beat me at the singing game on the Xbox. I knew Izzy and Vinny were suited, as when we went out to Manchester later that evening, Izzy didn't mind Vinny bringing out his fake glasses, braces and glove puppets. In fact, she encouraged it. No best man speech is complete without mentioning the stag do. 14 of us spent the weekend in Nottingham, and it's the first ever stag do I've been on where the stag couldn't wait to get his fancy dress outfits on. On the Friday, Vinny wore a pair of fake breasts, and on the Saturday, he wore what could only be described as an all-in-one bright pink gimp suit. Vinny couldn't wait to get the gimp suit on, and strangely felt very comfortable wearing it all day and night. Obviously, due to the law of the stag, I can't mention anything that happened on the stag weekend. So the following never happened. I repeat, never happened. Robbie wasn't sick four times outside Hooters. Tom didn't spend his charity collection money on the most expensive round of Jaeger bombs ever. Vinny didn't leave a girl on all night, only to tell her at the end of the night to go away as he's getting married. Roy didn't get thrown out of the bar for pretending to be the DJ. Two of the group didn't go to a lap dancing club on Saturday night till 3:30 in the morning. Who that was. And we didn't almost lose a stag dressed in the gimp suit without a phone or any money in a field full of thousands of people. These things never happened. Hello? Despite our differences, I'm from the north, Vinny's from the south. I'm a Leeds fan, Vinny supports Scum, me Man U. I'm a full pedigree Chinese, Vinny's a Chinese Indian mongrel. I'm good at rapping, Vinny not so good. I'm funny, Vinny's just funny looking. Despite these differences, I couldn't ask for a better friend who's always been there for me. I remember when I had just come out of a long-term relationship, Vinny, being a good friend, suggested a weekend away to Prague to cheer me up and take my mind off things. Whilst in Prague, he suggested we go to a bar called Goldfingers, which I thought was very thoughtful of Vinny, as he knew I was a fan of James Bond. When we got to Goldfingers, it wasn't a James Bond themed bar, but in fact it was a strip club, which Vinny told me that like the ones in England, they let you touch the dancers. Obviously, I find these places degrading to women, so I just sat at the bar, not knowing where to look. Whilst Vinny had the time of his life, having dance after dance, he had so many that he ran out of money and was begging me to lend him some at the end.
That was a long time. And it never happened.
In all seriousness, it's a great honour to be Vinny's best man, even if I didn't get to touch his ring. And despite my grumpy facade, I'm extremely happy for you both. I know you'll be very, very happy together. Any doubts I had went when after seeing a photo of Vinny on the stag do, Izzy posted on Facebook, is it wrong to find Vinny quite attractive in a bright pink jumpsuit? Yes. Before I finish, I've been told there's been a slight change to your honeymoon plans. As a big surprise, you're no longer going to Croatia. You will be actually going to North Wales. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Vinny is going to Bangor for a week. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite you all to stand and raise your glasses to do one last toast to Vinny and Izzy, and you, Mr. and Mrs. Sebastian. Vinny and Izzy.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you put your hands together and give all the speakers a huge round of applause, especially for Vinny's rap. Okay, so if Isabel and Vince are ready, it's time to cut the cake. So if you guys want to make your way over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just give us 2 seconds just for the professional photographers to take their photos. Then you're more than welcome to come up with your cameras, your phones, your iPads, things like that, and take as many photos as you like. Just give us a few seconds.
Okay, guys, and look at each other. Just stay like that for 2 seconds. How's about it, kids? Brilliant. Thank you very much. That's me done.
Okay, guys, if you want to come up with your cameras, please feel free to do so now.
Isabella Kiss.
Okay, thank you guys. Give them a big round of applause. Come on, you can do better than that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your evening party will continue in the adjoining barn very shortly, and there are ice creams being served in the entrance barn, so the first one out gets the first ice cream. Thank you very much.
Close to the bone then. Rough was good. Oh, close to the bone. No.
Get it right, yeah.
That's how it works, thinking.
Daughter, Bob. Then should have had a daughter. Then
I know.
you'd be giving the speech.
I couldn't understand the father.
No, not until he put the microphone close. I could
I think
understand him better.
I don't think he was working too well at the
No,
start.
he was too low. He dropped it down here, so it's difficult for it. We couldn't hear him here. Then
I couldn't hear him, I was just near him. I couldn't.
It's a bit better, easier later. Get you a pair of or the glasses, you know.
Phil, I'm going to go get you a drink.
No, don't.
I mean, a long time together.
Yeah.
I think he was hoping to mention about.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's got that northern humour.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We didn't expect him to give this speech actually because he's actually very shy. He is. You ask Bob? No, Vincent very shy actually. Say.
He was when he was young.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much.
now he mixes
Yeah.
all these friends. I think. Say. Hugo. Hello. Hello, Hugo. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Yeah. Oh, they can show up to Annie. Hugo. Hugo. Hugo.
You have these cameras going all the time?
Yeah.
And that one?
And that one.
So right now it's still running?
Hopefully it'll
Catch something.
it'll catch
Yeah.
you. But I've got 2 hours on the other camcorder, and I've got half an hour on this one.
Okay.
So trouble is, when the old man was speaking, I was running out of tape on that one.
Taking my shoes off.
Laura's parents are coming to pick her up.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh,
See you later.
See you later.
But the guy, he did
Oh, I
great.
did it.
He did just great.
You like my rap?
All right.
Well, yeah, it's all right.
It reminded me of that little movie I saw.
Oh, yeah.
Better than mine. Just one more to go then, Bob. One more to go.
One more to go, yes. Well, let's
And you
hope.
won't get to do a speech
No.
then?
Well, you know, you can tell Robbie, you find somebody, I will give you a
Yeah.
speech. It's well worth it. You see, Robbie's got a lot of, not cousins.
going, Angela,
Yes.
say goodbye. He's gone now, Bob.
She likes this kind of stuff.
Be like Vincent, give this to easy to wipe up.
Okay, bye, Phil. See you, Phil.
Filming again.
And the son you never had.
You're right.
Who is that? Who is that? Strange man.
Permanently got that detached.
I was going to say, that's actually sewn onto his hand now.
It's cold.
You all right, Maxwell? I saw you dancing last night. You're not bad, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too warm. I didn't sleep.
Quite warm, yeah. They have to open the window. Don't you?
Fighting over this, weren't they, in the dance room? Little car.
He was so funny on the dance floor.
He was great, wasn't he?
So cool with his shoulder.
I know.
He loved it, didn't he?
Moonwalking.
Yeah, the Michael Jackson. He loved it though, didn't he? He was.
He loves, he does, like, he loves dancing and he loves music. He just and he loves sort of.
Maybe he's going to be a musician.
Yeah.
That's got mine. Mine's that one.
Morning.
Come out. Yeah. Yes. There's your socks. Your shoes are coming out. Your shoes are coming out. See? On, man. Shoes are coming out. Can you put your shoes on? Can you put your shoes on? Where's your shoe? Where's your shoe? Where's your shoe? Take it. Shoes? Shoes? Okay, you're taking it out. Go, go,
Mm. Yeah.
Shoe, he took out his things, his shoes. No, put your shoes back on.
Well, that's the Royal Albert Hall.